To fulfill one of the homework of the digital governance course, I will discuss an article today entitled Digital Democracy, Authentic or Virtual, written by
Schlossberg and John S.
published in 2002. The article begins by pointing to the lack of digital democracy, which is the opportunity for reflections and change of views. Digital democracy enables and promotes opportunities for the public to comment on rulemaking via social media or websites. Thus, the main discussions of the article is questioning the extent to which modern technologies could ensure democratic authenticity. Authenticity itself refers to the extent to which a political setting has substantive collective control and is occupied by competent actors. Digital democracy allows civil society, including civil groups, to participate in democracy. In some cases of digital democracy, individual users may get drawn to groups' arguments after being exposed to them. However, the authors also highlight the effects of digital democracy, such as what if digital democracy actually changes the group dynamics. For example, environmental movements, which can disappear into isolated individuals sitting in front of the screen. Digital actions and movements, such as gathering online petitions and emailing policymakers or members of Congress, are seen as issues that drive dissipation. The authors also consider these digital actions as isolated and largely unthinking. Furthermore, the authors mentioned how the efficiency of using digital democracy undermines democracy itself. They also mentioned how many agencies choose digital participations as a cheaper and inexpensive options to gather requirements for public comments. Instead, the technology itself must be brought under control in order to see how it might integrate into, rather than replace, a deliberative democratic system. But, from my personal point of view, although the article pointed out how the danger of digital democracy would only represent symbolic participation and undermines democratic authenticity, I personally think that digital democracy is one of the important hopes that gives the public access to give opinions on policies, especially in times of the pandemic. Digital democracy becomes a form of democracy that people actually could rely on. The COVID-19 limits people's mobility, and it also hinders conventional democratic processes such as mass-gathered demos that voice public opinion to the government directly. Since the article was written in 2002, which was 2 decades ago, I think the development of digital democracy has been much wider and bigger than what the authors expected. 2 decades after this article was published, digital democracy today has helped organize open forums for groups, for example, through Zoom meetings and Google Meet, and it also helps the civil society to give criticisms and also direct evaluation of policies and decisions taken by the government. Lastly, it also simplified the process and access to the government information for public sector agencies and also citizens. That's all from me. My opinion sums up this article review. Thank you for watching.